So I just wasted so much of my life doing this that I now feel the need to. I have to document it in some way because nobody's gonna give me a pat on the back about it. So I at least have to tell everybody that cares that I did this. I completely beat Red Dead Redemption 2. 100% completion.
You're real strong, darling.
Aside from that, I got gold medals on every mission as I went through the game.
What a horse you are.
Rather than replaying them from the menu. Also, not that it matters, but my character never died. There's no stat in the menu that shows that, but anytime my character died, I would just reload an old save rather than just letting it respawn me. Which was pointless and probably wasted a bunch
You
of
got
time.
this, darling.
But oh well. And I completely filled up the compendium, which was maybe the hardest part of all, seeing as how so much of the compendium
That's my girl.
can be permanently missed and you can't
There's
go back
the
and
girl.
get it. So, first of all, story mode 100% completed, compendium 563 out of 563, challenges 90 out of 90, total completion 100%. You go into story mode, you see chapter 1, all gold medals. Chapter 2, all gold medals. Chapter 3, all gold medals. Chapter 4, I mean, you get the idea at this point. But just to demonstrate that I actually did it, and I know there's no way I can prove it, but I did do them all as I went through the game. None of these were gotten. I think one of them, there was one. It was like The Course of True Love. Maybe not part 5, but no, it was the one that involved. There was one mission that involved Arthur and his ex-girlfriend. That I did, and no, it can't be The Course of True Love. Now I don't even remember what that mission line was called. I did the missions and I kept playing through and I kept making new save games, and then eventually went to the menu to look, and it turns out I had a silver medal in it, which I had not realized, and I had just kept playing. So that one in particular, I had to go do a replay of it. But it was a pointless mission that was just like, it was when Arthur's ex-girlfriend needs help with her father because he's trying to sell some priceless heirloom, and you have to go steal it back from the guy who's buying it or whatever. So it wasn't that big of a deal. But every other mission I did gold medal as I played through, and if I didn't get a gold medal, I reloaded and tried it again. And there's epilogue number 2, all gold medals. Will be for me, right? Compendium, this was tricky. But it wasn't enough to me that I have to have all animals, all of their things need to be filled up 100% as well. Like the American alligator, you can't just study it, you have to track at least one, kill at least one, and skin at least one so that you got the 100% progress. And as you can see, while I flip through here, I have done that for every single animal in the game. Obviously, some animals don't need to be tracked or killed or skinned. But anything that needed to be done for any particular animal, I did it. And of course, all the legendaries. Equipment, obviously, 79 out of 79. Some of these numbers might look different if you have a different edition of the game, because I had like the bonus edition that had a few extra items in the compendium. All the fish, 100% filled up. It's not enough to just catch the fish, you have to catch it with the special type of bait as well in order to get 100% completion on each of those. And there's some that have an extra caveat to them, I believe, as well. Right? Or, no, I'm thinking of the flowers. Some of the flowers, and there's the legendary fish. Let me just skip over to plants real quick. Some of the plants, I didn't even realize. You have to pick it, you have to taste it, and you have to use it in a recipe. Every one that I was missing that I had to go track down only had that you had to pick it and you had to use it in a recipe. Yeah, see there. Picked 20, used 20 in recipes. Wow, that's interesting. So yeah, some of them don't require you to taste them. But, again, I have no way to prove this, but I did taste all of them, because if you pick a plant and then you immediately go into your satchel, it'll show you how that plant will affect your health and stamina, etc., unless you haven't tasted it yet, and then it will just say the effects are unknown of this particular plant. And I didn't like that, so anytime I picked a new plant, I would just immediately eat one, just to know the properties of the plant. So I didn't even know that was a thing until I was later in here checking it out, and I was like, wow, there is actually a thing to taste it. I didn't realize that there was. Not for all of them, though. Anyways, backtrack a little bit. I skipped over gangs. Gangs, once again, it's not enough to just have the gang discovered. You have to do 100% discovered, which ended up screwing me up. I went around to all 5 hideouts of the Del Lobo game. Could have swore I cleared all of them out. I could have sworn. But I ended up with 4 out of 5, so then I had to go clear them all out again, which was a pain. But yeah, as you can see, 100% on all the gangs. So that's cool. Plants we already did. Horses. Now this one was tricky for me. As you can see, they're all 100% filled out. But if you go in to the individual horse, you'll see, yeah, uncommon coats ridden, 1 out of 2. Basically, in order to get 100%, as an example for this particular horse, you would have to study at least one. You would have to ride at least 1 uncommon coat, at least 1 common coat, and achieve at least level 1 bonding. But it kind of bugs me that they still have the stats in there for, well, you haven't ridden every coat in the game. There's still an uncommon coat for the American Paint out there that you haven't ridden yet. And I was just like, you know what? That's a bridge too far, man. I'm already doing a lot of stuff. I'm not going to sit here and hunt down every single coat of every single horse in the game. I'm just not going to do it. And also, alternatively, you could say that, like, reaching maximum bonding level with every type of horse could be part of the achievement as well, but no. I will say, though, that by the time I reached this point in the game, the end game, and the epilogue, I have 4 horses in my barn. 2 that the game gave me, Buell and whatever John's default horse is, and then 2 that I particularly bought because I wanted them. And I did make sure that all 4 of those horses are at maximum bonding level, including the one I'm on right now, Betsy, who is a Rose Gray Bay Arabian. Basically one of the best horses in the game, as far as I'm concerned.
Fine filly.
And you see my bonding level with her is at level 4. Back to the compendium. Weapons. Obviously, this one's easy. All you need to do is get every weapon in the game. But this was also tricky because some weapons are missable. Like the revolvers that you get from the people that you have to duel in that one mission. 3 men and a lady, or whatever it's called. Yeah, and also, again, like, I have Flacco's revolver. I have not used it to kill anybody. So there are those glaring gray areas right there that shows that, yes, he got the revolver, but he's never used it. And it's like, that stuff doesn't matter to me. You know, I have it. I could kill somebody with it, with a headshot, easily. If I wanted to. But I'm just, you know, I have nothing to prove in terms of that. And obviously, cigarette cards is 12 out of 12 on all of them. That is really frustrating, though, because once I had all the collections complete and sent them all off, anytime I would pick up cigarette cards after that, they would be like, "You have a new cigarette card." And it's like, no, I've had all of them. None of them are new. But the little message would pop up anyways, like, "Oh, you just got a brand new cigarette card." And it's like, yeah, I already had that one, though. Who cares? Full compendium. Obviously, the challenges, I don't really need to go through all these. As you can see, they're all 10 out of 10 completed. And total completion, once again, kind of self-explanatory. It bugged me, though, that, like, there's a part of me, like, for the compendium, you didn't need to fill up the whole compendium to get these check marks. You just needed, like, what, 75% of each section in order to get the check mark. And it's like, well, I'm going for the whole thing. So I feel like I should get something more. Because I actually completed the entire compendium 100%. You know, arguably. But no. I don't get anything except this current video that you're watching to show everybody that I freaking did everything. And that's not even accurate because I still am missing some trophies. Now, the online trophies is whatever. I don't think I'm really going to dive into the online deeply enough to reach level 50. From what I've heard, it's pretty much a wasteland of griefers at this point anyways. And the one trophy that's really a grind is to reach level 50. And it's like, I don't think I plan on playing the online. I do want to play it a little bit. I don't think I'm going to play it enough to get level 50. I've got other games I want to play, you know. Wasting my time here.
Easy there.
But I did want to get at least all of the single player trophies under my belt, just to say that I did that. And the only single player trophy I'm missing, because I foolishly tried to save it to the end for some dumb reason, is a trophy called Grin and Bear It, where you have to be attacked by bears 18 separate times, and you also have to kill the bear that attacked you. And so that's what I've been doing in this game lately. Even though I have it fully mastered and I've done pretty much everything there is to do in this game, I now find myself just roaming around the woods looking for bears to basically throw myself at them and kill them. And what makes it extra fun is that there's not even a counter. I don't even know how close I am to being done. I just have to keep doing it until the trophy pops up, and then I'm done. But it involves a lot of unnecessary fast traveling, a lot of unnecessary sleeping and stuff, just to try to get the bears to respawn. As some of you may know, this area right here near Wallace Station heavily features bears. And I could ride all around if I wanted to, Go over here. Pretty sure I've seen bears over here as well. Definitely bears down here in tall trees. I've seen a handful. I've been told Bear Claw is a place where bears are frequently found. But I just don't want to be riding all over the map like that. I've just pretty much zoomed in on this one area. As you can see, bear. And I'm just roaming around this area over and over again. And when I can't find anything, I'll sleep an unnecessary long amount of time. If that doesn't work, I'll try saving my game and reloading it. If that doesn't work, I try fast traveling somewhere else and then fast traveling back. It's just a pain in the butt. But I'm gonna get it. It's just gonna take some time. And it's stupid that stuff like this happens where I've played this game for so long, done so many different things that there are to do in this game. And now here I am at the end game doing probably one of the most boring things that I've done in my 200 plus hours with this game. Just roaming around looking for bears. It's freaking dull. But there it is. There's, I'm satisfied. Once I get this last trophy, I'll be satisfied. But I beat the game 100%. Got all gold medals. And, pretty proud of myself and just wanted to, throw it out there. It's like, it can be done. It's not easy, but it can be done. I just see, sometimes when you're in this area, you hear a bear in the distance growling, but I don't think that means that there's necessarily an actual bear nearby. I think that when you're in this area, they just throw that sound effect in the background sometimes, just to remind you that this is an area where bears show up. Oh, well, that's fair. And I think that's a good time to end the video. So thanks for joining me in this quest to do a perfect playthrough of Red Dead Redemption 2. I hope you feel as unsatisfied as I do. Okay. Take it easy, y'all.